Good morning. Today I'm gonna do a small review on a guitar. This is a classical guitar. It's a Kasuga guitar, the model name G350 Concerto Guitarra, made in Nagoya, Japan, somewhere in the 70s, I think so. So it's a quite an old instrument. But I am the second owner, and once I heard this instrument I thought, wow, this is a good instrument. It's really transparent sounding, even through all the registers, comfortable and light to play. Although I didn't like some things. So the first thing I changed on this instrument are the tuners. I got rid of the old tuners and I put on some, I think they are Schaller tuners. So now the guitar, it's much more stable, it's much easier to tune. Really an improvement, I think so. The second thing on this instrument, it used to have a polyurethane, always difficult to pronounce, polyurethane finish. It used to have a thick layer on top of the guitar. So I thought, well, how can we improve this instrument? How can we make it even sound much better than it did before? I went to my friend guitar luthier Frank Rijkers in Delft, Holland, and we got rid of the bridge. And afterwards he sanded really carefully the top of the guitar, so we got rid of the polyurethane finish. And after that I got the guitar, and in my studio, in my barn, I added some 15 layers of shellac, and I made my own elixir. So I have different kinds of shellac, and this is a brown shellac, and it looks like this. Looks really beautiful. It's got a kind of special scent to itself. And I'm gonna add that with alcohol, leave it there for a night. So I think the guitar, it looks much better than it did before, but more important, it sounds and resonates much better than before. It is a huge improvement, I think so. So once I put on the shellac finish, the 15 layers, something like 15 layers, I think so, I went back to the guitar luthier Frank Rijkers and he put on a new ebony bridge.
Okay, new bridge must be glued on top. So I have adjusted this way, I have adjusted this way, and then I have to scribe it, clean it off. The lacquer has to be taken off, and then it can be glued on top of the guitar. Okay. But not before giving the bridge a certain curve.
What can I tell you about this guitar? It has got, I think, a maple neck, I think so. Of course, ebony fretboard. We find a spruce top with a really nice, even and narrow grain. Looks really good, with a beautiful rosette. But the most special thing, if we look at this guitar, are the back and sides. So if I walk to the camera, we can look. I think this is a rosewood back, and it's a book matched back. So that looks really beautiful if you look at the flames running through the wood. The same applies for the back, for the sides I mean. It looks really beautiful. One thing I would like to mention about the back and sides, it's probably not made out of one piece. It's a solid piece of wood, but it's being sliced in I think 3 small slices. Why did they do this? They do this because in Japan we have a humid climate, we have a lot of moisture, and once this guitar is being transported and exported through other places in the world, we want to have a really stable guitar. We don't want to have a big chance to create some cracks in the back and sides. So by laminating the back and sides, the guitar becomes much more stable. So there is a reason for this. And if we look at the inside, I noticed that the grain, it has a similar grain, similar pattern if we compare it with the back. So now I give you an introduction about this guitar, and now I will play it so you can hear for yourself how it sounds. See you, ciao!